Hi everybody, I'm Kyle, and this is Gannon, and we're going to be answering your questions today while I pack up a bunch of stuff into these boxes and send them out to you for winning things.
I'm Ian, I'm also here.
Ian, you look different.
Well, so do you.
I'm glad we're friends. What a great dynamic we have. We should start a sketch comedy channel.
That is some idea right there.
Wow.
Hey guys, how's it going?
I'm really sorry.
We're live streaming because we didn't put up a shut up, stupid thing. I hate that. I blame Joey for that. I'm turning that off.
What is it?
It's the notification thing from Twitch, but
It should be a happy noise.
I never use Twitch, so I never know what it means when it happens.
Watermelon and puppies. Two great tastes that taste great together.
What? Anyway, the reason we're streaming is because we didn't put up a behind-the-scenes video today, so we just thought we'd talk about what's going on the channel, answer any questions you guys have, and also we're working on addressing and finishing up all of these giveaway packages, so we were going to do those at the same time. They're not related, we're just multitasking, because we have too much to do. And I'm going to pull up in the chat on my phone, and also try to keep Gannon from eating our watermelon. I don't know if they can see Gannon.
Me neither.
I also can't see what they're saying because I don't have the thing open.
But the chat's the best. The chat's the best part.
Agreed.
Which with part? The coughing or the?
There we go. Hey, Air Training's here and Window Hero. Cool. We got mods.
Woohoo!
We got Michael's asking how's the eye. It's much better.
It looks better.
Yeah, it's looking better. My
I can
face
see your natural bags coming in now.
So that's nice. That was a rough thing. We posted about it a few times, but haven't actually put up any footage yet. But yeah. we were practicing for Skyvault. We were doing fight choreography, and Edwin was showing Joey some like a kind of a routine where he kind of like rushed at him and started punching him, and he was supposed to get hit, and then I jumped in instead of Edwin and tried to do his part where I'm supposed to get hit, and I did too good of a job, and that happened.
Do either one of you saw your watermelon? I tried that for the first time yesterday.
Really?
You know what it tasted like?
What?
Salt on watermelon. I was very upset. It did not make it better. The end. Alright. Well, let's get to working.
Yeah.
Because, like, we haven't been.
Yeah.
Like,
We've
all
been
that
so
time that
lazy.
we haven't been working.
I did just get... they put up a Steam link on the Steam sale for $2, and I bought that, and it showed up today, so I might get distracted a couple more times now, because now there's a video game system in our bedroom.
That's true.
Oh, hey, look, it's Joey. Hi, Joey. We're streaming. Sorry for not
Joey.
mentioning that. We just kind of decided randomly.
I forgot.
It was, yeah. Yeah, it's not going to be long. We're just going to do it for like an hour, and then we'll be done, but figured we could just kind of talk to you guys. The other option was that it's still doing it, whatever. The other option is that we recorded a video and then I tried to edit that and upload it, and that didn't sound appealing at all, so I just figured we'd do it live.
And live from New York, it's Saturday. I'm sorry.
It's Texas during the day, Allison. Get with the times.
Alright. I'm gonna get started on some easy stuff.
Cool, yeah. So we got these envelopes here. We tried to position the camera so that you guys can't see what we're doing, which is good because there's addresses on it and we don't want you to see them. Looks like you started writing on some of them already, actually, which is
I think just
good.
one.
Oh, okay. Here, let me just give you a stack of these and...
Okay.
You can go for it on those. Yeah, we're trying not to flash everybody's addresses to the camera, so I might zoom in a little bit more, actually.
But how are we going to tell them that Daniel is from Canada? From the zip code... Couldn't even make it up.
Were you trying to make up a thing?
I was trying to make up an address and a zip code in Canada, and it wasn't happening. Can they see what I'm working on?
I think it's...
What are you doing? Do you know how difficult it is to get now?
Just working it so I can stand up.
I can't...
It's just an advanced acrobatics maneuver now.
See, now I'm gonna watch me try and get it. What a disaster. Look what you've done. Put it back. Put it back.
Alright. Still not for you. By the way, dog is here. Gannon is just hanging out, eyeballing our watermelon. Lola's somewhere. No one ever really knows where.
Have you ever thought about eyeballing as a verb, though? Like, eyeballing something? I think people just say it so quickly that they forget that it's disgusting as just a concept. Like, eyeballing something.
Let's see. Ray Darkblade asked if they'll get to see any of the audition tapes.
Oh, I don't know.
I think once we actually make the series, and we know the actors and have them signed up for stuff, we can probably release theirs for like a behind-the-scenes thing. We can't just release anybody's because that's, I think, illegal.
Is it?
Kind of. Well, I mean, they could tell us to take it down if we did because they didn't sign any kind of release or anything.
That's true.
Joey's offering to pick out certain questions and send them over Discord since the chat's moving so fast. That's not a bad idea. Yes, I would appreciate that, actually.
Do you put the state and the zip code on the same line?
Usually yes.
Okay.
Yeah, usually it's city, state, zip can all go on one line, I believe. This person didn't include their zip code, which means I have to look it up.
Gross.
So, thanks, Owen.
Owen,
no last name.
What did Owen get?
Owen got, looks like scripts, mostly just scripts. Oh, and he also got the signed.
Oh yeah.
The signed things, the signed confessions from the last hobo video.
Tell everybody what LeBron means.
Oh yeah, we were looking up name meanings for characters. For like Skyvault characters and stuff, and I happened to stumble across LeBron, the version that came from. I don't know if it's the same LeBron for everybody who's named LeBron, but it was what was it? It was like I
don't remember.
Cowardly was one of them. It's like timid, comma cowardly or something,
yeah.
Which was great.
I thought that was pretty funny.
Owen just sent me a message.
Oh no. Oh no.
Thank you for the information.
Now we're gonna have all the LeBrons coming out of the woodwork to be like, hey, quit.
This is kind of nice too. See, this is the benefit, because now if any of you people are watching and I'm missing some information, I can just ask for it, and then maybe they can just send me a message on Discord.
And you know what? These would be the people that would watch.
That's true.
Because that's how they want all this stuff to begin with.
That is very true.
Right.
So Owen, now you know why your last name and your zip code is written in a different pen than the rest of it.
Well, Joshua Settlemore won scripts.
Scripts. So many scripts.
I don't know which scripts. Oh no, he also won
There's Joey.
The Guards Themselves wanted posters. And some other, looks like. Yeah, the Guards Themselves wanted posters. And scrubs. Scrubs. Adam won absolutely nothing. What a joke. Looks like he won the D&D Tavern script.
Adam won so little, we're just sitting on an empty envelope.
To show how much we appreciate.
Let's see. This looks like... I do have to fill this one.
I'm getting rid of these, by the way, every time I write it.
Yeah. We don't need them once they're on there. I'm a little bit concerned about stuffing this mask into an envelope. I don't know if that's gonna, like, make it tear open or anything.
The mask would make it tear open?
It's bulky.
I just thought it would be
So
really hilarious for them to open it that way and then pull out a face.
That would be amusing.
But you do you.
Jay Tinnery says, I just need to know the dog's name before I leave. It is Gannon, short for Ganondorf. Because he's terrifying. Clearly.
He is very scary.
And as Eden points out, most of your interactions with Ganondorf in the game are about trying to seal him away forever, which is something we have problems with Ganon on as well.
Right.
Ganon does not like being left alone.
No.
Yes.
He has horrible separation anxiety. I don't know who he got that from.
King Red asks when Skyvault starts. It probably will not be coming out until late next year. because we have to do the entire production thing until the end of this year, and probably a little bit into January, and then there's the post-production, the editing, the effects, and it's 12 episodes.
I think that the city and the state go on the same line.
Yeah, city, state, zip code all go on the same line.
I just asked that.
And I said that.
No, I asked if they went on separate lines, and you said yes.
I did not.
You did, because I was right here. I said, do city and state normally go on separate lines? You said yes.
No, you said the state and zip code to go on the same line, and I said yes to that. We have it on video. We can go to the evidence.
I think the zip code goes on the bottom line by itself.
I've always written it city, state, zip code all in one line.
Well, now they're all going to be different, and they're not going to know what these places are. Ask me your questions, and it's Jackass. That's what I was like. What is stuck in my head?
Were you watching that recently?
No. It's been months.
Yeah, we got a highlighted question from Joey that says, I don't actually know who wrote it, but it says, any games from E3 look good? And, there's 3 different questions. Any games from E3 look good? Anything in particular that you're excited about from E3?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
What is E3?
it's the really big corporate sellout gaming convention that happens every year.
I definitely know what E3 is, but I don't know how you expect me to know what games are there when I don't go.
It just happens. There's I mentioned Elder Scrolls 6 was announced. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that one. I'm so excited for that. I remember the day my life went down the tube when I started playing the Elder Scrolls games. I started on Oblivion, so I missed Morrowind or something like that, and the one before that, or whatever they were, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that'll be awesome. I'm
super
excited for
that.
Spider-Man and Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, shoot, all of those too.
And it might make me get a console for the first time in years.
I love consoles.
Our return address. There it is. By the way, we have a P.O. Box again now, if anybody is interested. It's P.O. Box 15795, Austin, Texas 78761. And that is available on our contacts page, which is fixed, by the way. That's actually one of the things I was going to mention in the behind-the-scenes video, is that we have a webmaster named Lewis, and he's been awesome, and he already just started helping over this weekend, and it has already fixed everything that was broken on the website, so the contact form, the search feature, and all that's all good to go. I think there was a stacking issue with the videos where they would get cut off when you tried to expand the list. That was causing problems. I'm pretty sure I got that fixed. And now he's working on doing things like setting up the RSS feed, email subscriptions, and a new comment system, and possibly even making user accounts, which would really open up what we can do on the website.
I love this person.
Yeah, me too. He's doing it all for, he's doing the initial list for a very, very reasonable price, and is being very nice about it, and then hopefully we'll be able to bring him on to make some more major updates in the future, so that'll be awesome.
Yeah.
And then, sorry, there were 2 more questions before that.
Oh my gosh.
One was, will y'all travel to England again or anywhere else?
Yes. I think the next plan is to be able to take more people, though, right?
Yeah, I'd like to be able to bring more than just the 2 of us, and to be able to not drive. I don't know what the solution to that problem is, but I don't want to do it the same way we did the last one.
We could drive, we just have to make sure we get a small car. I don't think we'll have any more problems if we get a small car.
That's possible. Also, maybe a driver.
Wow, excuse you. I would have been fine if it weren't for having, like, a large truck-sized
That was not a
boat.
diss on you in any way. It was just to reduce the stress of everyone involved.
I don't trust English drivers.
The car was definitely the worst part of that entire trip. That was where the adventure came from.
Is that what adventures are, the worst part?
I mean, you gotta have a good mix or it's not really an adventure, right?
That's true.
I might go back and do the return addresses separately, actually. It might be faster.
Oh. You know, I'm doing fine.
Oh, well, then good.
I'm a woman. I was made for secretary work.
Oh. Well, alrighty then. Let's see, we also got...
Oh, wait, what did Mike get?
Huh?
Mike got... Oh, no.
Oh, no, it's the beard.
It is the beard. Mike got the beard. Good job, Mike. Proud of you.
Once we're done with all this, we should run it past the list online also and make sure that it's actually accurate.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We also got, when is the card game coming out? That has been put on hold, unfortunately, because of Skyvault. But we will be getting back to it, for sure. We haven't given up on that by any means. So I'd say we'll probably be able to start working on it again early next year.
Oh, really?
I mean, once production is done. Like, once we're back into, like, Door Monster making videos every week mode. Whenever that happens to be. That's, you know, we'll get back to it once Skyvault's done and make it a priority and try to get that out, I think.
I assume late next year is probably when you'll get around to it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to make any kind of guarantees or anything on when it will come out, because it's hard to say exactly when we'll be done with all the Skyvault stuff.
If anyone gets a package with little droplets all over their package, it's watermelon. I will try and refrain from that, though.
Do you see any of the new packages that we got? Are they over there? I was going to put the Cards Themselves DVD in there.
New ones are not over there. The new ones you just bought today?
Yeah. I don't remember where I dumped those. We also have a bunch of just empty boxes because we ordered a lot of like props and stuff recently and equipment, and that's all starting to come in.
Yeah.
So we've got just all these empty boxes.
Oh my god, so much nice equipment. I'm so excited.
Bjorn asks, do you guys listen to any podcasts? Any you recommend?
Mine are all liberal Christian podcasts. No one's gonna want to listen to my podcast.
I listen to other YouTubers, really. That's how I ended up starting the whole weekly video thing because I listened to Ear Biscuits by Rhett and Link.
That's a great one.
Because they were interviewing all of the classic YouTubers that I liked and admired, and they would all come on and talk about how they got started doing the YouTube thing. And the consistent thing with all of them is once they did get started, they just didn't stop, and they just kept doing the same schedule over and over, no matter what was happening. And after listening to enough of those, that's when I decided, like, we should just try. I just want to try it for a year, like just one solid year, see how it goes with like going all in on it.
Yeah.
So that was one. Recent ones, I really like the Hopcast that Anthony and Ashley Birch do.
I actually just don't know what I want from a podcast anymore. Like, I thought I used to know, but...
Oh, favorite podcast ever, actually, is To the Future, which is one done by Rocket Jump, Logan Olson, and one of the guys that used to be on 5 Second Films, and they just talk about futurism stuff. There's only like 10 episodes, and they did it forever ago, but they're still hilarious. Where are those packages?
I don't know. Did you bring them upstairs?
Yeah, they were up here. I thought I tossed them into the pile somewhere, but... Oh, there they are. They're buried over here. I'm gonna block the camera.
Embarrassing.
Got them. Let's see.
My back hurts already.
Says, we have lots of people asking if we will be playing Fallout 76, which comes out in November when we're filming. Joey definitely will, if he can find the time to. I assume he'll still be doing streaming when he's not on set. And probably will stream. Yeah, I mean, he likes doing it, so I figure he'll want to.
I thought he'd be on set a lot of the time.
Yeah, he will be, so it'll depend on when he can find time, but we're also not doing it, we're also not doing filming 24/7.
That's a good point.
Because that would kill everyone.
Good point.
Andrew Ibarra asked, as a fellow Texan and nerd, do you guys go to the Renaissance Festival?
Ha! I've been going to the Renaissance Festival every year for my entire life until, I guess until like the last 3 years. Cause y'all, which one do y'all take me to?
So, yeah, I haven't actually been to, like, the big one, like, the Renaissance Fair in Houston.
Which is the good one.
Which is, yeah, it's the one that's known. We've been to, for John's bachelor party years ago, he decided he wanted to go to the Scarborough Fair in Waxahachie.
Oh, that's
so,
one, yeah.
And that was the first time I'd ever been to one, and we went and checked it out, and it was also, like, it was one of my early, like, sort of letting myself be a nerd moments. And ended up being really fun, and we turned it into a yearly tradition. And I think this year is the first year that we haven't gone, actually, and since we started doing that, because we were booked solid, and we've been having to skip everything. Didn't get to go to Comic Palooza this year either, which sucks because Tom Holland was there. But yes, we go as much as possible, and hopefully I'll be able to go to the big one some year.
I think the Scarborough is the one that we go to.
Yeah.
The Scarborough Fair feels like a really great festival. The Renaissance Festival feels like a town.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I would really like to see it.
It's
honestly.
really, really great. Which one is the one that happens in summer? Is it Sherwood?
Yeah, there's one locally here in Central in Austin that you said you went to once, but
do not recommend the summer Renaissance festivals.
Well, you went a long time ago.
Okay, but Renaissance costumes are also not made for Texas summer.
That's very true.
Unless you plan on going as a fairy or a gypsy, a very naked gypsy, I would not recommend because it's just unbearably hot.
It was even the one we go to in Waxahachie. Actually, it's hot if you go after the first 3 weeks.
Yeah, but the Renaissance Festival happens in November.
That one's, in November and October.
Always
so.
nice. Sometimes it's still too hot.
Does this one actually have stuff in it, or is that empty? That's empty. Quipori asks, how will you be able to tie so many people into... How were you
forget how to read?
How were you able to tie so many people into Door Monster? Besides, I think he's asking how we got everyone involved, all 12 people that we have on the crew.
It's actually kind of an easy question, though.
12? Is it 11? Well, most of us met in high school.
Yeah.
So that takes care of the majority of it. I got them involved by basically just telling them that they were.
You're part of this now.
They believe me. And then we brought on some extra people as I started doing stuff. It's been mostly me, and then I had my friends from high school come act. That's what it was, and then I just pretended like we were some kind of a group until people believed us. It was later on that we got Joey joined us after meeting me in college, and Ethan was my first student at a place that I taught animation.
Can we get me my phone?
Yeah. I'm sure that was entertaining.
More just confusing.
Airtranian asked, on behalf of Fourth Wall, can we expect Superhero Chicken Fest to get revived anytime in the near future?
Absolutely, yes, actually.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The podcast?
Yeah.
We have to.
I mean, yes, I would say...
The superhero movie just came out.
That's true. I don't know about near future, but, I definitely want to.
How dare you?
I mean, when do you propose we record a podcast?
Somewhere between dying of the work overload and Skyvault.
We are currently eating, doing office work, and streaming at the same time because we can't fit everything into a day.
That's true. Did you have I also can't be late for my date.
Was this already folded?
I put it in there. Oh, it was already circular.
But now there are folds in it.
Yeah.
So you folded it.
Well, it was already circular, so it's already, I don't understand.
You understand the point of rolling posters, right? It's so that there aren't fold lines in the poster, so that when you hang it up, there's not a crease.
I just assumed it was people trying to annoy me constantly. Roll posters are hard to... Then they're always rolled and you can't look at them. I actually don't have a lot of posters.
Okay, well, Justin, I apologize. This is Allison's fault.
Oh, no.
It's too late. You already put the crease in it.
We'll look at it and make sure that it's... Is it made out of anything other than paper?
It's paper, so there's a crease line in it now.
Paper doesn't get crease line. Well, it gets crease
line,
line, but it's not
how do you think paper works?
Well, paper you can, fold and then you can, flatten out again. A lot of other, poster stuff will actually just, mess up the picture. The whole picture will be ruined because it's made out of some sort of poster material.
Oh, jeez, I just opened the chat again and it just,
If you want,
exploded all over there.
You can put that in a box, and then we can pay $30 more, and...
Well, now it doesn't matter because you already folded it in half.
Were you going to send that in a box? You also can't put it in there not folded.
I was going to put it... That's why we got the tubes. This is what the poster tubes are for, so you can roll it up, and you can put it in there.
Poster tubes are to fit these giant folded. Posters. The little small one would still be a huge box. Oh, Canada's zip codes are wonky.
Let's see, we got, Abby Vedok says, what are you doing, for the 4th of July? We have...
Oh, yeah.
We have family stuff. We're gonna go see my family tomorrow for the 3rd, because my neighborhood does their stuff early. And then, your mom does stuff out at the lake.
We go watch fireworks on the lake, yeah.
Yeah. And, Ian and Rachel joined last year, and they're gonna probably come join us this year also.
Hopefully. I hope your family makes delicious food.
There will be delicious food whether they made it or not. They will at least purchase delicious food.
Still plan on making 4th of July Jell-O shots.
At whose house?
At this house.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. And then bringing it to your family to impress them with my Jell-O shot making skills. As they should be.
He told me he tried one recently, I think.
Tried a Jell-O shot?
Yeah. Said it was gross. He tells me that all the time. Reed will just occasionally be like, I tried this new...
gross.
He'll be like, I tried this new alcohol, and be like, what'd you think? It was disgusting. Cool. And then he'll keep eating them or
Jell-O
drinking
shots
them.
are literally... They taste like Jell-O. They taste like nothing else. If you had a gross Jell-O shot, it's because someone made it wrong.
It's possible.
Now what?
Huh?
Now what?
More.
Wow, give me the longest address, please.
Xbax Logan 420 asks, do you have any more plans on the guards themselves? We do, actually. We, so, for a little bit there, we were not...
You gotta tell them.
I mean, yeah, we weren't sure if Skyvault was gonna hit its goal, because obviously it got pretty close to the wire there at the end.
Yeah, it did.
And so just kind of... On my downtime, I started thinking up stuff for the Guards Themselves sequel, but then it ended up going through, so we dropped that. But that information is still there, and it's great, honestly. So that will be the next project after Skyvault Season 1. We plan to take like a month to make the Guards Themselves 2, which will not be called the Guards Themselves 2. It will have its own title, and yeah, I think it's just a really good continuation of the story, honestly. And we thought up ways to include all the characters, but without like making it feel like the thing we were trying to avoid is like, let's see what Lincoln's doing now. Now let's see what Mezier's doing. Like, it didn't want to like touch up on all that, so we ended up picking out somebody to be the main character, and then actually go through like a proper story arc. And our hope is that this one will feel more like the movie, and the Guards Themselves will feel like the prequel to this one rather than this one feeling like the sequel to the Guards Themselves, because the Guards Themselves isn't like super marketable, because it just looks and feels like a student project. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, and we'll have an entire series under our belt, so we'll know what we're doing, and it will look great. Yeah,
it will. This is an address in Brazil.
That's gonna be fun to pay for. I have no idea how much all this is going to cost, by the way.
$1 million.
Lola has been demanding attention from off-screen for a while. She's actually just right there. Lola, come here. Come say hi. Yeah, I know there's a dog. Come here. Yeah. He's not going to do anything. Come here.
He will definitely do something, Lola.
Yeah. 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 Come say hi. There she is.
There she is. Oh, hi. Little tufty butt. Tuftiest butt, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Lola's only just now kind of started getting used again, and so that's why she hasn't been a lot of behind the scenes, because
yeah,
it's just been.
She's been a little upset that we brought a new thing home that she did not approve of. And to be fair, Ganon's not a very good guest to her.
Yeah. I think I have a whole video, clip of you just talking to Lola or something in the next.
Oh, really?
Behind the scenes, though.
It happens regularly. She's great to talk to.
Yeah.
Lola. How was your day? That good, huh? See? Always something to say. Always something to say. Yes. 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 And she's cute. Everybody likes talking to cute people. Lola's my favorite cute person.
Mine too. that one's done.
Finally got one knocked out, huh?
Yep. We're also sending stuff out to our moderators. I had that box somewhere. Oh, it's over next to you with all of the pins in it.
They get nothing.
For all of our moderators during Skyvault, we made them their own custom, like, Doormaster moderator pins, just as a thank you.
It's just an empty envelope. It just says, what do teachers say when, like, you do something and they're like, there's no prize, you just get the satisfaction of helping. There it is, see? They think I'm joking, but I'm actually just not going to fill the envelopes and send it out to them.
We got a few more, actually. R109000 asked, are there going to be more D&D or SCP videos? There will definitely be more D&D videos. We have a couple of those on the list currently. SCP, I'm not sure. That one turned out remarkably well. I wasn't actually expecting it to turn out as well or be as well received as it was.
There is a lot of content, though, just around that.
There is. We actually had a whole mini-series. Lola, your time is done. We had a whole mini-series that me and Ian were working on a long time ago that we were thinking maybe we would make one day, but ended up just being overshadowed by other things. It's a very rich area to draw from. It's one of those things you can't actually make like a movie of it or anything because the rights would be impossible to obtain because it's a collaborative product among like 3,000 people or something.
Yeah.
People steal from it though all the time.
Is it really stealing?
Yeah, I mean it's usually obvious. Like there's been a couple times in actually like the Angels in Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Those are like the originator of the SCP files is the same thing.
Oh, I see.
It doesn't look like an angel statue, but it does exactly the same thing.
Well, that's not fair, though. So many people can have, like, the same idea in terms of monsters.
It's always possible that someone came up with the same idea, but sometimes I'll see things that's so remarkably close to an SCP, it's suspicious.
No.
They could have come up with it on their own, but it's not a, like, it's a well-known thing, so it's always a little bit iffy.
I didn't know what it was.
A lot of people online do.
I was online.
I don't believe you.
Boo.
Vindex0472 says, I found you guys 3 days ago, and you've literally taken up about 10 of the last 72 hours. Well, thank you. Thank you for
My favorite compliment.
Yeah, I'm glad we were able to keep you entertained for that long, including up to now, when we're sitting here filling out, we're literally just doing office work and pointing a camera at ourselves.
Alright, I'm going to toss all of these people's delicates that way.
Okay. I could also just, like, move them like that. There we go.
No, to kill and see. Now what do I do? I'm too good at this kind of stuff. I'm telling you.
There are still boxes and stuff sitting around.
Okay. I can do a box.
There's stuff in the the moderator's gifts are in there, and they need to be packaged in these.
I'll do that.
And you can always check. I think you have access to the giveaway list online if you want to check and just confirm that they're correct and stuff. This is an address, and it was hooked to this one, but it doesn't have a name on it, so I'm not sure who it goes to. Wait, that's another one. You did it with another one. You did it twice. You did it 2 times.
See it. It looks fine.
It looks folded.
It looks like you just take an iron to it.
Somebody in Ontario, Canada won that. But I don't know who it was.
I've also never seen this in my entire life.
Don't do it the opposite way.
I'm not going to do it the opposite way.
No more touching the posters.
So you're telling me you wanted to put that in one of those?
Yeah. Probably in a shorter one.
You don't have a shorter one.
Well, I would have gotten one.
No,
so
you would have ended up putting it in a box, and then you would have paid $50 for it.
They're measured by weight.
And size. And location. That's literally what the lady said. Wait, how do I do this? Where do I put the things? Where do I put the things?
In the envelope.
No, the address things.
Oh, you just have to write it.
No! I need lines.
You just have to imagine them.
Unacceptable.
Spiky Demon SD says, "Hi Kyle, did you ever get the colored glasses I heard you mention in a past comments video?" I did, and they didn't work.
The colored glasses?
Yeah, those, the in-chroma lenses or whatever.
You've had those for so long.
I have. So, I didn't get the same kind everyone was freaking out over in the videos. They had two versions. They had outdoor ones and indoor ones. I got the indoor ones because I needed them for computer stuff. And they do say you're supposed to, like, wait a certain time to let yourself acclimate to them. I don't know, it was kind of, like, it looked a little bit different sometimes when I was wearing them, but it just didn't really make enough of a difference for me to actually get any benefit from them. I don't know if other people, I'm suspicious about how many of those, you know, people freak out over seeing purple for the first time videos were staged.
Definitely ads.
I mean, yeah, because why wouldn't they be if you were trying to sell something like that? But, I don't know, maybe some people have had success with them. They ended up not actually helping for me, but by the time I'd made that decision, it was too late.
Yeah.
Because they had a return policy, but one of those I think is Air Turanians, and I have another thing for him here. Okay. So just so you know, I can put that in this one instead.
Let me find his. Where's Air Turanian from? Oh,
some magical far-off land where it's not hot.
For a really long time, I thought Air Turanian was in Israel.
That's light.
Yeah. I know that now.
Quipori also asked, will Lola be in Skyvault? I can't think of a place for it to happen. Obviously, it would be great, but I don't know where.
She's actually not a very good actress. I really hate to break that to everybody, but really, she's just not that good.
I think the main issue would be trying to travel with her somewhere. I don't like that would be
right
because we're not filming here at this house,
sick.
So
she does get car sick. Poor baby.
Let's see. That's all.
How are you doing?
Right.
How are you doing, Bubba?
For 50 cents, I'm gonna put Air Turanian. I'm putting your pin inside a bigger envelope inside your bigger envelope, just because it's got padding in it.
We are very different people.
I just want to make sure it's not smushed.
That's fair. What, the pin?
Yeah, I mean, it's got the little clasp on the back. If somebody set like a box on it or something, it could crush it.
And you think that extra envelope's gonna do it, huh?
Well, it adds some bubble wrap. It helps a little bit, maybe.
If someone was going to crush me,
it was 50 cents.
I would choose bubble wrap as well. For safety.
What else? What other just general updates do we have on the channel? Skyvault stuff. I finished writing 2 of the scripts. Ian is reviewing them now. Episodes 1 and 2 are actually in physical script form. I'm doing episode 3 tonight, and I'm trying to do 1 a day basically for the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
So that's where we are on that. As I said, Allison's been ordering a bunch of the costumes. We've got table reads scheduled for this month, and a kind of a meet-up dinner thing. We just met with a lawyer this morning to get contracts written up, so we should actually be able to hire on the actors.
Yeah, I guess it's not that there aren't any updates. There's just so many.
There's a lot of them, and none of them are really visible yet, is kind of what it is.
Yeah.
But once we get the contract signed and actors start showing up to fight choreography and we start doing table reads, you guys should start seeing them in behind-the-scenes videos, so you'll get to actually see who we hired. Only person I think any of them would know is Peggy, actually.
What do you mean people would know?
Because she was in the guards themselves.
She was?
Yeah. Our main antagonist in the story is Peggy Schott. She played one of the people in the boardroom at the beginning of the guards themselves.
She did?
Yeah, it was Kevin played Meyer, and then there were 4 other oligarch people, and she played Sylvia Crow, I think, and our idea was that we were going
to... remember the girl with the dark hair.
She was, yeah, there was her, and then there was Peggy was the other one, the other female in the room.
It's interesting.
And yeah, she ended up being cast as our main.
You said she was the main antagonist?
Yeah. Of Skyvault?
Oh, of Skyvault. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying of...
No, she was just kind of a cameo in the guards themselves.
Okay.
But yeah, we're excited about her. We didn't actually ask her, she just ended up applying for it and did a great job, so...
Yeah.
Everybody else will be brand new, and you guys will get to meet them in some upcoming behind-the-scenes stuff.
What is the zip code for our P.O. Box?
Or
what is the P.O. Box?
P.O. Box 15795.
Okay.
Before we ask, isn't Meyer in Skyvault 2? We did give Kevin a cameo part in Skyvault, actually, yeah. He's not a main character, but he shows up in one episode. He's in the Baylor episode, actually. He's like a professor guy.
That'll be great.
Yeah. He's specifically playing a snobby professor. Window Hero asks, what are you using to ship everything? The postal service, probably, because they're the cheapest. Oh, hey. I just randomly got a text from John saying that he's coming home next Monday, I guess, for 2 weeks.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's awesome, yeah. Cool. Well, maybe we'll end up having... That actually lines up conveniently well with when we need to film, like, all of the sketches for the rest of the year, so maybe he can be in a couple of those.
Yay! I vote we keep him here and make him cook us food.
I agree. The Broken Dwarf asks, will there be a way to track the packages? That I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I don't know if that's extra money that we pay and then we give people tracking codes, or how that goes exactly. In the past, we've never done tracking.
I think Major was talking about how he didn't pay more because it cost.
Yeah. It's going to cost a lot to send all this stuff out. We probably won't have tracking with it, but we will let everybody know when we've actually shipped them so that you at least know that they've been sent.
Speaking of which, we have something for Major.
We do? Like it came in the mail today?
Said it was supposed to be here between last Wednesday and this Wednesday.
Oh, so it'll be here either today or tomorrow?
It was supposed to be here between last Wednesday and this Wednesday.
Yeah.
So it could be there.
Be there, like in the mailbox?
No, like at the postal place.
Oh, well, they should just send it to the house.
You think so?
Yeah, we didn't give him the P.O. box. Remember, it wasn't set up yet at the time.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Good point.
Or no, he couldn't send it to a P.O. box. That's what it was. So it should just be coming straight here.
Okay, good point. Yeah. Maybe I have my dates wrong then.
Sean Murray the God asks, does Door Monster have merch? Yes, it does. We're actually on DFTBA, which got a new site update recently and featured our products on the front page, which is awesome. We're sending some of it. I don't know which packages it's in, but there's some people won the Book of Boat, which is a notebook that has the Boat Mormon logo on the front and looks like a Bible. Mm-hmm. And we have We Demand Whales buttons and fan crabs.
Yeah, no, we actually have some really good stuff.
And yeah, Door Monster stickers and pins. And then we have t-shirts on Teespring, so we have 2 websites actually.
My back hurts.
Yeah. No, we only have 15 minutes, then we can stop. Invictus Byzantium asks, did you even try to hire Samuel L. Jackson for Skyvault? Because you should have.
We did.
Did we?
Didn't we?
Was I left out on that decision?
I remember it very clearly.
Ian was pretty insistent that we try to hire Nathan Fillion for something, but I think we're saving that for season 2.
I would like the Inferno to know that I now have his address.
Is that why are you threatening him? What did he do?
Inferno seems to think that my distaste of Pepsi is some sort of sick joke that he can mock whenever he wants. Actually, that might not be the Inferno. I think it is him, though. Could be someone else. Actually, there's multiple people. Maybe he shares my distaste, and I'm remembering wrong, but...
We do have a list of people we plan on contacting about being in season 2 if season 1 does well enough.
Are you saying Samuel L. Jackson's on that
Samuel
list?
L. Jackson is not on the list, but we could add him, I suppose. Michael Dennison asks, have you ever thought about traveling to different cons sometime in the future?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be cool, but it costs us a lot of money to do it, so we're kind of waiting to see if people will, like, just have us come there for free first, like how they do with voice actors and other various I mean, celebrity is the wrong word because we don't fit that category, but we've seen people with, let's say, less impressive resumes than us get into them on guest passes before.
Agreed.
So,
we're waiting for people to realize we are, in fact, amazing, and that we belong there.
We've never been able to go to VidCon because it would cost us like $1,000 just to bring 4 people to VidCon, and every time we've ended up getting a decent amount of money, we do something like start an entire series production. So,
good point.
We would love to. Maybe sometime in like a year or so, we'll actually like have the means to do it once we've got like an office and like feel more legit.
Yeah.
Some warrior asked, did you guys get any YouTubers in Skyvault as well? We haven't yet, but we have a spot for them. There's one cameo. There's one bit where we need like 3 guards in this location, and they're just.
You're giving away all the secrets.
So many spoilers. Whole story's ruined.
Just saying.
Anyway, we want to have there's one spot that just is perfect for a cameo, and so we're thinking about trying to get in contact with somebody. We have 3 people in mind, but they don't live in Texas, so we were going to ask and see if they're interested, and if not, try to find somebody local, just as a fun little like Easter egg sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So got these backpacks. So Air Terrainian also won a backpack. So actually, I ended up emptying the stuff from that envelope into a box with the backpack.
Put the envelope with the envelope in it in the backpack.
That's the correct thing to do.
I agree. It's also the least amount of work. So yes. What is the abbreviation for Canada?
I don't know. Do they have like a universally recognized abbreviation that isn't the same one for California? Just write Canada. It's not long.
I'm so tired.
What else we got? We got the headphones also, and then and then we gotta send this stuff out. Here, this is a fun little thing to show you guys before we sign off in about 10 minutes. We got, is this leaking? Or is it just condensation?
Definitely the watermelon leaking.
We've got, so when we went to England, we had a miserable day in Norwich, not because of any of the fans that we met up with. It was actually we were happy to see everybody, and I, if anything, feel like I owe an apology to everybody who was there because of
yeah,
how worn out we were. Anybody who was in the last Patreon hangout, we covered this whole story just recently, but it was just a rough day, and by the end of it, we were really far away. We had damaged our rental car by accident, and we had a Airbnb.
What is the PO box number?
The number or the zip code?
The number.
15795.
Oh.
Have you been putting it wrong?
No, I've been doing it perfect the whole time.
Well, good. Anyway, we ended up not going to our Airbnb that night, and instead stayed with Squire's family, who was really awesome and just let us stay in their house. And we ended up buying a bunch of stuff for them to send them as a thank you. I haven't mentioned it to Squire yet.
So it ends with 5.
Yeah, 15795.
Okay.
But yeah, we spent part of the time there just talking to him and his family about like Texas and England stuff. So we went to an Austin gift shop. If Joey's still watching, it's actually the one that you and I went to when we were first starting to do Second Moon stuff, to try to do commercials and things. We went back there and we got all these we got him these Texas coasters, and
what if
we
he's
got
watching?
That's all right. We got this for his sister, who we met also to
we tried to get traditionally Texas things that
that's what it was,
hideous,
yeah. We don't know
which is actually relatively hard to
difficult. Looks like we got like a necklace, we got these candles and honey package, and then I'm not sure what's in these things, I don't want to unwrap them, but do you remember what these were? Oh, one of them is a mug that I don't want to show because I do want that to be a surprise for Squire.
Oh, that's right.
And then we're also gonna get him chips and salsa and send that over. And yeah, so that's gonna be included in our big giant mail pile. Looks like Joey's saying this is something about this is for after the stream. Somebody talking about the contact form being messed up on the website. Only reason I'm reading it is because it should be fine now, like as of yesterday. That's what we were talking about earlier. If you came in a little bit late, we got a webmaster that went through and we got a new web guy that went and fixed a bunch of stuff like just over the weekend. So it should all be working totally okay now. Kokuri asked if we ever considered buying a Dalek.
Who asked that?
Kokuri-san.
Does that sound like a good idea?
That's a fair point. Like any version of what that question means. CAN is the short version of Canada.
You know what? Damn it.
Daniel Sheeb asked, "Are you two friends or dating?" We are dating.
And we're friends.
We did mention that. Yeah, both, I guess, is the correct answer. We did mention that during a stream, but not a lot of people were watching that one.
Look at how adorable we are. Ow! 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 So rude. I was just trying to be sweet.
Dominic Wolf asked if we'll ever do a Stellaris video. I've never actually played Stellaris.
Have I? Why does that sound so familiar?
Probably because everyone asked if we were going to do a Stellaris video.
But have I played it?
I don't think so. It's a strategy game. It's like Civ in space.
No.
Yeah.
Did not play it.
We got Green Tin Wolf asks, "Did you see them sports ball game where they hit the ball in the basket and yelled goal?"
Wait. What is it? Soccer right now?
A soccer thing is happening right now. A football thing is happening right now.
That's football.
For all you non-Americans.
Oh yeah. Is it a non-American?
If there's a 50%,
the short answer to that is absolutely
chance, yes.
not.
Yeah.
We are not watching sports.
No. We don't watch the sport.
We're really proud of other people who do, but we don't.
I've never been able to get invested.
I once ruined the World Cup for my dad. It was such a horrible story. The World Cup, I think, is soccer.
Was he waiting? Like he?
It was the year I think that Italy won, like 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was watching it recorded after it had already happened, and I was watching it at work because I was a waiter.
Oh no!
And like the whole restaurant, just like all the waiters got to go home early, and just because we were all so excited. And I got home and I'm like, "Dad, did you hear about Italy?" And he's watching the game.
Oh no!
And I was like, "Oh," and he goes, "What about Italy?" No! He was so mad. I think he would have grounded me if he thought that he could have. But I was like 17, so.
That sucks.
It does. It was a really big deal. He really likes watching soccer.
That's too bad.
That's a horrible story. I'm really sorry that
I... what else? We got like 5 minutes left. We can just go ahead and finish up whatever we're talking about.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'll probably finish this up while listening to some Critical Role or something after you
Watermelon is warm now. I might not be leaving soon.
Why's that?
My date's postponing.
Oh, why?
You're keeping him at work.
Tyler!
Stop! He works with the space cars.
The space cars, right? I forgot he works at the Tesla. Michael Dennison asks, "How is the hobo doing with that milk?" Who knows? We do have another hobo video planned, actually, also on the list. Actually, when this video goes up on the channel, if anybody has suggestions for videos, feel free to leave them. I'm going to be picking out more soon. We have some already listed that I haven't looked at in a while, but longer list certainly doesn't hurt.
Sure.
Justin Rain says, "Rollmonster, I love all your videos and all the sketches. I love you so much. Also, when is Skyvault coming out, and how can I watch? Please reply."
We love
thank you
too, Justin.
Later 2019, hopefully on Netflix. I think are the answers to your questions.
Hopefully on Netflix. It should be. Netflix, yeah.
There seems to be a decent system to be able to try to get things on Netflix, and also
Currently.
There's some crap on Netflix, so I'm hoping...
There is some horrible trash on Netflix, so if we're not that good, then we should probably just pack it up and never try again.
Alright, let's see. I'm going to go back to the chat and do a speed round real quick.
Oh no.
Just for the last little bit.
Oh no.
One more from Joey. We have Dominic Wolf asks, "Have you guys ever considered going on a podcast?" I don't know if that means making our own or going on somebody else's.
I mean going on to someone else's.
That would be cool. We've never been asked, but
we've never mattered enough.
Yeah, no, yeah. But yeah, that'd be neat. Especially, there's a lot of podcasts I admire that I'd like going on. But
I'd really like to go on a podcast that wants my opinions on things because I have so many opinions on things.
Tim Kish has a movie podcast. Actually, it'd be cool if he was in the area sometime.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Tim Kish, invite us on your podcast.
Yeah, Tim.
See that
we have opinions.
That feels like the wrong thing to do, though. Just like demanding that we invite ourselves onto people's podcasts.
Absolutely not. This is how you get things done.
And then Manderlus says, "Greetings from the Czech Republic. I love when you add subtitles to your videos since I don't speak English perfectly. That's cool. We don't. Other people do. I am glad that they're working out."
I haven't approved any of those in 1,000 years.
Yeah, no, it seems to be running by itself now.
That's good.
So I'm just kind of
Thank you guys for doing that. That's really, really awesome.
Yeah, thank you very much. It is a little bit of a problem occasionally, because sometimes we'll get comments telling us that they disapprove of something in the captions or that something's wrong.
Sure.
And we didn't actually do them.
Look at this puppy.
But I really appreciate all the effort people put into making those, because they go up fast now too. Like in a day, there's already captions in the videos.
Yeah.
Especially the hobo ones, because he's hard to understand.
I woke a sleeping puppy.
All right. Lightning round on the chat. I'm going to the actual chat.
All right. Oh.
Starting when it finishes catching up. Did you catch the High Rollers Season 2 Sunday? I didn't. I'm super behind on High Rollers, like 50 episodes kind of behind.
Yeah.
I haven't even gotten to the episode of Critical Role that Mark was on yet. I'm trying to get to that. Let's see. We have, what breed is Lola?
She is we always thought she was a tabby Siamese. She meows like a Siamese. She kind of looks like a Maine Coon.
Yeah.
But no, she was also a rescue, so it's hard to tell.
We have Kyle. How would you look like in short hair, and Allison in short, like this?
I don't. I am wearing shorts.
Oh wait, right. You have your wig on. Short hair, I think is what they were talking about.
Oh. I look like my brother.
Yeah, you do. We were taking advantage of that, actually. How drunk do you get when you make videos or scripts? Not at all. I actually don't drink. Always so sweet. Have you seen Confinement? No. Is that a movie or something? Do you know what that is?
Haven't heard of it.
An MTG sketch. We did one of those.
What is that?
Magic the Gathering.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We did the one where Ethan teaches me magic, and that's all I know about magic, is everything that I learned in that video. Thoughts/feelings about Cyberpunk 2077. It looks cool, but it's a pre-rendered trailer, so who knows? It's a game coming out by the people that made The Witcher, that's set in like a cyberpunk, Blade Runner-esque sort of world.
Yeah.
That looks awesome if it's as good as the trailer is. Magicka sketch, maybe. We only have the one robe, and it was Jeffrey's, and even he doesn't fit it anymore. So
oh, I would probably fit it.
You might fit it, yeah. Let's see. Confinement is an SCP cartoon series. Oh, okay. No, I have not seen that.
I see.
Is a Yu-Gi-Oh sketch a bad idea or a good one? It is a bad idea, but all ideas are welcome.
Good answer.
Let's see. Do you plan on adding more episodes to Skyvault after this? Yes, we have 3 seasons planned total, and we're already coming up with season 2 stuff.
Slapping at the dog or something. Collapsed.
Dog is dead.
Oh no, I woke him with my laughter.
HOI 4 skit or stream, please. I have not played that.
What is it?
Hearts of Iron 4. I don't know if it's
Hearts of Iron.
Is it a shooter or is it
recommended that a lot. I don't remember.
Yeah, that is one that we get recommended a bunch. Have you considered doing another Kingdom Hearts sketch? Maybe when the new game comes out.
Maybe, huh?
Yeah, we'll see. Well, first off, we'll see if the new game comes out, and then we'll consider it. Let's see. Will there be another way to view Skyvault for those who cannot access Netflix? So that's kind of a tough question. Again, we don't know what distribution we're going with at first. It depends on who we get. I think if Netflix does get it, it will probably be an exclusivity sort of thing. Mm-hmm. So it's possible that you will only be able to see it on the streaming service that we signed a deal with.
Right.
Unless we are able to go some kind of hard copy route as well. So we will be exploring a lot of options when it comes out. Right now it is entirely speculative. We really don't know where it's going to end up. But for most of the streaming services, I think they prefer that they are the one that has that on it. That's why it's a selling point for them to have it in the first place.
Right. Whoever will have it, whoever accepts it, they will have it.
Yeah. Quipori says, wait, a video at a relevant time? You're right, we can't do Kingdom Hearts when it comes out. That wouldn't make any sense. Let's see. What's Skyvault? It's a series.
Who is Slade?
There's a playlist on the channel. I would recommend going and looking at it. We get in depth about it there. There's also, I think, so we have a wiki, if anybody doesn't know, doormonster.wiki, and there's a couple of fans in the Discord that do like a really amazing job at keeping that up. And it's got all sorts of information on it, including everything we've probably said about Skyvault.
That's a good point.
So you guys should, if you want to know any of your information, you should go check that out. Let's see. You should put Skyvault on Amazon Prime. That is one of our possible choices. We know one of our executive producers actually works there. So
on Amazon.
Yeah, he's one of the accountants for Amazon, and says he has some connections there. So that's a possibility. Amazon and Netflix are our two top choices, I think.
I think so too.
Hulu is also maybe an option, but I'm not super psyched about Hulu. Just because I think people outside the country have trouble watching it, actually.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And half of our fans are out of the country.
Yeah. Not the best option, then.
Yeah. Abby asks if Reed is going to be in Skyvault. I'm trying to make him. It'll depend on whether or not he's going to. We have a character for him, which is to say we have a tall, thin character whose face you can't see. And
Perfect for Reed.
Yeah. So I do want to try to get him in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? You want to go ahead and go, or?
I think it's probably about time.
Okay. Cool. Well, thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah.
Just wanted to give you guys a quick updates and stuff.
Yeah. It's a good stream.
Nice
now that I know that we're
you.
at least trying to get some of this stuff.
Let me double check and see. Joey sent me a few more. See if there's
no.
see if there were just any extra ones. Zardery apparently says, yeah, can you tell Kyle to make sure he packs the poster I want in the same packaging as the pen so he doesn't pay for shipping twice? Thank you, Zardery. And then we also have any plans for me specifically to do some more streaming. I'd like to at some point. It's obviously I have like the next 2 weeks booked currently, so it's just not this year is gonna fly by real fast and isn't gonna involve much more than doing Skyvault. I'm hoping that it's not too hard to take a week to crank out some of these sketches so that that's happening while we're doing the production. But beyond that, I'm probably not going to be doing much more.
Yeah.
But I would like to get back to it at some point. It's really just, but the answer to most of your questions on when things are going to happen is after Skyvault's done being made.
Yeah.
It's a big project. It's not just me. She's been working full time too. Like, it's been 2 people working full time so far, and then we got Reed has been building props, and Ian's been inventing a language, and Ian's also been like taking acting lessons. We've been going to fight practice twice a week. We've got so many different people doing so many different things all at once. It's taking there's a lot going into it, but I think it's gonna be worth it.
I think so.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it there.
All right. Sounds
Thank you guys
good.
for coming.
Gannon, say bye.
Say bye, Gannon.
Gannon, wake up, you little. Oh.
We'll see you guys later, and we'll publish this on the channel just in place of the the behind the scenes this week, so that other people can watch it. And yeah, we'll see you guys on Friday with community comments. I think we have community comments for Fable 3 Experience.
All right. See you later.
Bye, everybody.
My makeup looks good.
Huh?
I said my makeup looks good.
Yeah, good job.
Hey, thanks.